just because they don't have the same struggles as you. They're better than you and they look down on you. What's up, gang? I Rod here on the behalf of BNAF. Welcome to the Burton's Backstory series. Now we are talking about the story behind my sanity. So the writing process for this one was actually kind of interesting because I wrote the majority of it 10 years prior while I was strung out and addicted to drugs, and I ended up finishing the end part of the song after I was clean and looking back on it. We were heavily influenced by Asking Alexandria during that time. I mean, we basically had the Stand Up and Scream album on repeat, like every time we hung out. We thought it was the coolest thing. All the crapcore bands and all that was probably where like the breakdown and synth parts kind of stemmed from in this song. I miss that shit, although I still have neck issues because of all the bangovers. Hashtag crabcore life. Comment below if you remember crabcore, please. This song is about addiction. I mean, it's amazing how much pain you can feel from something and yet continue to do it to yourself over and over again. Something like half of all drug users suffer from some sort of mental illness. It's a vicious cycle. It's sad, scary, and exciting all at once. I understand this because I am one of them. I used to mask the fact that I was incredibly empty and unfulfilled with my life. I carried so much resentment and hate for myself and other people. My poor me attitude translated into me abusing myself and my body over and over. How can I repeat these actions over and over again and expect a different outcome? That's literally the definition of insanity. So from here on out was where I finished the song years later. I went to jail for a week where I sobered up. I moved to a different town to start over. I had lost my license because of all this stuff. I put a lot of miles on my shoes. I spent a lot of time walking and thinking about all the stupid shit that led me to where I was. And tears just started streaming down my face, and that's when I wrote the ending of the song as kind of like a ray of hope at the end, because I felt like I made it. I was miserable as shit because I was walking my ass to work and it was cold as hell, but I knew that I deserved that, and I knew that I was learning from it, and I knew that I wasn't going back, and I was lucky to be where I was, no matter how much it sucked. It's funny because when you're in the darkness like that, even if you could see the light, it just doesn't look the same. It's like I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it didn't make sense to me at that point in time. There gets to be a point where people talk about you behind your back. Some people even yell at you in public. People judge you just because they don't understand the kind of struggles that addicts go through, and just because it's not something that they have to deal with, they look down on you because they don't understand. I hate this. Insensitive pieces of shit that think that just because they don't have the same struggles as you, that they're better than you and they look down on you. Fuck you. If you're one of these people that talk shit and look down on people just because they have addiction issues, they've made bad decisions, I'm sorry. I'm happy for you that you haven't had to deal with this. But if you're one of these people that just judge, kindly go fuck yourself. Because you will never understand. And I'm glad that you don't have to. Really, I am. I'm no longer ashamed of who I was because it took me going through that to be who I am now, and I'm proud of that. I'm a better person now, and I'm getting closer to the person that I think I'm supposed to be. Every day, not falling back into it feels like a success, and I take comfort in that because I know that I can do it, and that gives me strength to keep doing it day after day. I just want other people to know that they can do it too, but they have to find it in themselves, and that's the hardest part.